Listen, touch on the part. What happened during that trip? You guys went in a prison. Did you climb in there? How did that happen? That occurred. That was awesome. That content I put up.
You
That's what
took
I.
okay, the videos.
Yeah, that video was nice. How did that happen? What made you think about that to go
Well,
in
my
there?
dude, I was surfing YouTube. I came across your joint. I say, yo, there goes Warpath in prison. I couldn't believe you was still covering prison. Already know what I do. I'm an urban explorer. I'm an explorist. I'm a hiker. I'm a kayaker. I'm a biker. Ride my, I do it all, man. I stay busy, man.
Doing a
Anyway,
lot. That's right.
yeah, but yeah. When I saw you, I got a shot one out for war, man. So I did that prison video. You know what I mean?
That was awesome. But when you went in there, did you feel like it was haunted, like people been saying?
Well, you know what? I already know, man, from doing previous ones, and I had did one before this. It was the Aero Robbie and Fitch building house, right?
Oh.
And something happened there. It's a long story, but
Hmm.
it was also known to be haunted. And and even prior to that, but I already know from experience that you got to have some sort of like jail, bro. You got to have some sort of etiquette. You know what I mean?
Facts.
When you do
Hmm.
this, man, you hop in the fence, you're going into something where it's
Hmm.
proclaimed haunted. You're not supposed to be there. You keep the etiquette up. You know what I mean? You don't want to go into
Yes.
trashing shit, graffiti, talking loud. If there is ghosts, which, I'm not really a firm believer of it, but if there is,
Hmm.
you
Hmm.
don't want to piss them off. You know what
Right.
I mean?
Hmm.
So you want to
Hmm.
go in. If you notice in all my videos, I'm real silent when I do my walkthroughs. You know what I mean? Urban explorer, by the way, is somebody that goes into the urban hoods and look for something that predates 100 years or more. Signs of life or generations before us. What you still out there. It's still in these hoods. It's still in the ground. It's still in the air. I mean, they're sometimes they're visible, sometimes they're not. But signs of previous uh uh uh, uh generations before us is still here.
So Van, you telling me that you go literally looking for places like yo, I could go in there to do urban explore. So urban explore is some real shit.
Urban Explorer, let me tell you something. It's real popular, especially like in Europe.
As a
You know,
hashtag or
it,
as
it,
content or as a hashtag or content creation itself.
what do you mean, Urban Explorer? It's
Yeah, it's
it's
like a
it's it's
movement, right?
yeah, it's like parkour, like to the it's like let's say we got a whole culture of parkour. Well, we have a culture of urban explorers also. It's just worldwide. Like especially in Europe where things predate into the war. It's real popular. Like you could literally see yards of tanks or warships or planes or abandoned asylums. You know what I mean? Or even where let's just say Hitler did what he did in them concentration camp. Things like that. People explore it and they get down to the nitty gritty, get down to the history of it, and that's how you keep uh,
That's what I meant.
oral historian.
That's what I meant. What I meant was exactly the way you put it. That was an awesome way of putting it. I think that you summed it up to a point that I wanted to ask, like, Van, are these people just doing this for recreation and just hashtagging Urban Explorer because they think they're gonna get views, or is Urban Explorer like, all right, I want to be an Urban Explorer, so I know that I could probably just start doing it and making the content, but I think that the proper way to do it is actually to be there, right? And then you go and you record your
Well,
own
well,
thing
the
and you
first thing you don't want to do is
because they're gonna
hashtag
laugh
your
at me,
shit.
right? And you're not
Hashtag your
there,
shit,
and you're in
urban
Brooklyn.
explorer or things that you've done. You know what I mean? You want to be incognito with that.
Oh, it's hot. That
Now
urban.
like urban
Oh,
explorer, like
because you're
like
going in
that's
places you're not supposed to be in.
right. You know what I mean?
I
So
get it.
it's kind of like it's invasive. It can be trespassing. It could be anything people want it to be, but because you don't belong there.
I get it. I
So you
really
don't
do
want to
get it.
hashtag it, and when you do make videos, you really don't want to get too deep into where you're at and when.
Yes, yes, I get it now. So it's Urban Explorer is a movement of people committing crime, and now how many? listen, listen, and then
Bandidos, a
yeah,
movement of bandidos.
yeah, disorganized people climbing into banks and everything. No, look, guys, we're joking here with a little
Listen,
humor,
man,
with a lot of truth.
like anything else, you gotta have etiquettes. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Now we
Hmm.
starting here talking about Rikers Island, and Rikers Island is a perfect example of
Hmm.
certain etiquettes you gotta hold and not hold because things change. Things ain't the same from Rikers Island to up north. The etiquettes change. Things are a little bit more loose, a little bit more drastic, a little bit more extreme on Rikers Island. And if you can survive that gladiator school, you'll be all right up north. But just be aware that the etiquette is different.
Super different. And you know what bugged me out about you? And the reason why I could jump from subject to subject here in different parts of your life is because we got a lot of time. This is like a reunion of two well-known gang members affiliated in the street culture of lostness, and then re-meeting and saying like, yo, what are you doing today, bro? I love what you're doing. I love what you're doing. It's like a good reunion. And to me, it opens up my eyes to a brighter thing that, yo, look, Van is still doing great things. And although I may be doing a lot of good things in my life, it wants me to want more, because I've seen you've accomplished so much. And I don't think sometimes we get patted in the back enough, or we even aware, dude, your Facebook is lit with over 200 and something thousand followers worldwide. Tell us a little bit about that. Cause I
Um,
don't want it to be like we're just getting the story and we're jumping from place to place. Cause I always tell my people that watch me, which is our family here, who wants to talk to them about the same thing for a whole hour? So I switch it up, then we bring them back to the island, back to the building, back. But you're doing awesome things too. It's not like you just lost, you did major time, and that's it. You're a gang member. No.
well, I was influenced by the Latin Kings. You know what I mean? As far as gaining the knowledge and being interested in history and culture stuff. You know what I mean? It started with my culture, of course, of Puerto Rico, as you can see right here. I got a morro on my hat. I don't know if you can see it right there. And over here, I have the uh, the flag, as you can see right here, with the number 21 in it, which is Roberto Clemente. All right.
Right.
So, but nobody got this black and gold flag right here with the Roberto Clemente. But
Mm-mm.
anyway, that just goes to show you, man, how historically inclined I tend to be, even in how I dress. But anyway, um, yeah, it was influenced by the Kings because you already know, as you being a member yourself, that knowing about your history and culture, you know what I mean. That was a must. You know what I mean? And there was this one person, man. There was this one person, man, that put that seed in me, man. That he was like no other. All right, and his name was